And welcome, we're playing with my current favorite deck in Standard. It's Jeskai Control. This is the deck list from the World Magic Cup, the one that won. I think it's really, really good in Ranked in MTG Arena because you're just not playing any creatures, so you basically blank everyone's removal spells. Also, because we're playing best of one, people don't get to like board out their bad spells against you. So I think it's kind of like broken in ladder. We've been ranking up with it and it's been really good. So what are the highlights here? We're basically playing just a Planeswalker control deck that's kind of a combo deck. You need to get to 11 lands for the combo to work. Once you get to 11, you can kick a Fight with Fire to deal 10 damage, and then you copy it with Expansion Explosion. The expansion portion of it actually copies it because this continues to be a 3-mana spell. Kicker does not change the converted mana cost of the spell. So you eventually get to a point where you dome them for 10. The other way you can kill is with the Mirari Conjecture. If you get to the 3rd chapter, you get to copy Fight with Fire twice on that turn, and if you have an expansion, you can even just nug him for like 50 or something. Aside from that, this is just a pure control shell. You have 4 Chemist's Insights and card advantage cards. The last way you can kill with this deck is just Planeswalkers. A Ral Ultimate can kill. Teferi Ultimate, you never really Ultimate Teferi. People just get demoralized and stop playing against you. If we're being honest. Then we have stuff like 4 Revitalizes, which just buys you time against the red decks. Things like the 2 Fight with Fire, which you really need to actually go off with this deck, and you have ways to buy back spells from your graveyard, like the Mirari Conjecture. You have the 3 Ionizes, 3 Deafening Clarion. The one difference here is we're playing a Cleansing Nova. This list usually runs 3 Deafening Clarion. The Nova is really good because you have matchups where you want just to destroy all creatures, like against Carnage Tyrants, even though you do have 2 Settle the Wreckage to deal with them in some ways. They're good against sometimes the Mirror, because, you know, the Mirror sometimes played this information campaign. The Mirror also plays Excellence Binding, so if they ever bind your Teferi, you could just get rid of it that way. And you play 26 lands, obviously lots of lands for something like this. Explosion also helps you just deal them a bunch of damage. You can just explode for a lot. So, awesome deck. We've been playing it in Ranked. It's been fun. So we're going to keep trying to rank up. Arc says Teferi gives me a reason to live. Oh, yeah. Look, I will say that I think Teferi's kind of stupid in Standard, but if Teferi is legal, I am going to play him. I don't know. I have not been Moon. No. Dimir doesn't play Binding. We can keep this. Arc Disco for a monster. You guys all knew that Arc was a monster, though. I'm not single, though, Moon. I have a boyfriend. I said... this deck, I love to be the range the most. I love Teferi the character. I hate Teferi the card. Yeah, Teferi the card is kind of just a... It's kind of a douche. Let's just Glacial Fortress here. We probably won't be... Clarion's going to be good against this opponent, so we're probably not Clarioning anytime soon. I do want to just hedge because... you never... Like, we can play Sacred Foundry on turn 3. Tapped anyway, and there's like nothing at instant speed we want to play. And that's the only other tap land that's coming into play. So I'd rather have Blink here just in case. I don't know. I don't think we're going to be playing against like Knight's Banner and Gold, but it could happen. Yeah. Hopefully no Vanguard. Vanguard would deliver to us. Really? Nothing? It's a great draw. That's also a great draw. Alright, so Sacred Foundry enters tapped, and we just don't really do anything else. Kind of is Darzog. All of the mods in this stream are monsters. They're monsters! Alright, we're gonna wait a little bit because we want to use Clarion when they get the 2nd token from the History of Benalias. Esper's greater than Jeskai? I mean, this deck needs Hallowed Fountain for sure. Hey, Hude, thanks for coming back in. It was really good to see you. I hadn't seen you in a long time. Should it be Orzhov or Simic at the pre-release? I don't know. I would say that those are the two guilds I'm most excited for. I guess I'm excited for Rakdos too. So it's kind of whatever floats your boat. Do I have a island in play? I do. Okay. So we'll let them hit for 2 next turn. It's fine. They'll get the second History of Benalia token. Maybe they'll even play another critter onto the board. We can Chemister's Insight here and then untap Deafening Clarion and have Blink of an Eye up too. Rakdos has some interesting cards for one. Yeah, I think Rakdos mechanic looks pretty cool. Gruul mechanic is cool. They'll like get a +1/+1 counter or haste. Alright, so we'll take 2. Second History of Benalia. Yeah, that resolves. Hold on, so Pride of Conquerors costs 2, right? Because we have to be careful with that. Pride of Conquerors. Pride of Conquerors costs 2 and +1/+1, but then when you have the City's Blessing, it's +2/+2. Alright, so let's Chemister's Insight. Yeah, we just want a Clarion here before they can do that. Oh, we even get to pass with Syncopate for 1. That's not too bad. Doggers, Poggers! I'm waiting for Nina to give me the... I'm waiting for Nina to give me the emote. She had to hustle for a Christmas emote, so it's taking a while to get him. Alright, so the first history goes off, does nothing. I think she's a good build around the Prime Speaker Birthing Mom thing, Niklan. I think she's a good build around. But I also think that like you could end up in a deck where she's completely unplayable. So like I have played cards like that. Like you could play with Eldritch Evolution and you could try to make limited decks out of that and it just wasn't good. Or it wasn't great. I can't syncopate this. Lame. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna let this resolve. I might blink the token. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bounce the knight is my guess. No, Darzak, never the Stunlock emote. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna blink the knight right now. Because it's also going to go off with Benalia. It removes it permanently. I don't get to draw a card, but that's not that big a deal. Ooh, Chemister's Insight is kind of cute. How are we going to deal with this Venerated Lux? I mean, we're at 18, so it's not... We're not under that much pressure. And pressure. It also stops him from flipping the Legion's Landing, which is nice. Alright, this person's gonna get muted. Could explode the token and then bounce the lock. Maybe. I do kind of am interested in exploding and drawing just 2. It's not that much. You have to be careful when using the expansion explosion because it is like part of our combo. I could see it though. It does get rid of that, slows them down on the Legion's Landing, then they don't have anything in play. We draw a couple more lands, which we really want. Okay, that goes off. Doesn't do anything. I'm sorry, Muskrat. Alright, so let me Explosion for 2. This is bad if they have Pride of Conquerors. Alright, we are totally fine. Oh, Rel's even better. How many cards do we have? 4? That kills the locks, man. Oof. I kind of want to find a Settle the Wreckage now. I really don't want to let them flip the Legion's Landing either. So, what we can do is... We don't actually have a good turn here. We could send Ral to die. We could Ral, kill the Benelish Marshal, let them attack Ral. Alternatively, we could just Binding the Loxodon or like the Benelish Marshal, and then we don't take that much damage either. And Revitalize to... So we... Actually, I like the Binding play. We want to Revitalize first in case we draw... I was gonna say... Do we Binding the Marshal or the Loxodon? I think the Marshal's more scary. Who's that? PV, thank you. Welcome on in if you're coming in from PV stream. PV, was today your first day streaming for the MPL? Thanks for the shout out, Molly. You guys, if you guys don't know PV, I don't know what you're doing. Lovely human being and also Magic Hall of Famer and amazing content creator. Latro, thank you for the first time sub. Welcome on in. And I think he just started. My opponent's jamming. That was unfortunate. Alright, we need to find the Settle the Wreckage like now. It was a second stream? Very cool. Where is our Settle the Wreckage? Now we're actually in a lot of trouble because we are dead just to an attack. This. Teferi to find Settle is like kind of not great. I think I'd rather Chemisters because it gives us 2 looks. You just died to an Adanto Vanguard. They should take your control player card away, Arc. Yeah, I think we have to Chemisters and just... It's going to be like a Hail Mary. Then we can Steam Vents. I mean, I don't have to play it yet. Make sure that they leave 2 white up. Nope, hold on. I'm getting debated. Like that. I need to make sure that I just have 2 white up. Rats! Clarion would have been really good there too. Yeah, we're just dead. Oh shoot, I tapped an extra 1. Oh, I didn't mean to. That would have been really bad because we wouldn't have been able to... settle on their turn because we hadn't played our land yet. Yeah, that was bad. Clarion would have gotten us out of that though. I think we're in a spot, Scully, where we really need to find the Settle. I think we're gonna do... I think we're in really bad shape if we don't find a Settle at that point. We can keep this. The Revitalize hopefully finds us a land. I don't like keeping lands. I don't like keeping hands that are really land light with this deck because this deck does need a lot of lands, but I think this is a keep. Oh, that was a really good draw. What's the other mana for? Yeah, I goofed it up, Johnny. Ooh, what are they gonna take? So we're playing against the Mirror. Yeah, that seems like a good take. I don't think I want to shock against them. I would have played Ral and used them to kill the Marshal. That's basically just like a Fog though, right? Oh, come on. Now they're gonna take my Ionize? That sucks. Well, now we don't have to play anything on top because we don't have an Ionize anymore. We do have some answers in case they have like Doom Whispers or the stupid tutus. Oh, that was an amazing draw. What the hell? So good. Now we just gotta hope they don't have Syncopate. Getting Syncopated with Chemisters inside is horrific. He said, that's a matchup I hate to play against Jeskai by UX, but I play UVX too. I hear that, Rui. Alright, let's hope that this doesn't get countered. We really need this to resolve because we need some lands. Fighting me on that is kind of rough. Fighting against card draw is not, I think, where they want to be at. Even though it's going to work out well for them because we needed the land. sure. The side is trombone? Yeah, like this. Anything but syncopate on inside feels big. It does, indeed. This is interesting. Do we just, syncopate for 2? We don't get to Chemister's Insight, but I think they don't get to take anything from our hand, so... Because the other alternative is we, like, Chemister's Binning. Nice. Chemister's Binning, but then they get to take the best card from our hand with Thought Erasure, which seems not, like, where we want to be at. Look, we're catching up. Our opponent was ahead on lands for... Oh, come on, man. None of these cards do anything, though. I mean, the Fight with Fire is the best card. Is it the Steal Away? They must have Doom Whisperer. Maybe they have a Thief of Sanity. Alright. They really want to see my hand. They've Thought Erasure 3 times, is that right? Yeah, 3 times. Alright. What have we been here? Probably the blink of an eye. They clearly... Ooh. That's fine. But they clearly didn't want me to have the Seal Away. Yeah, so I like keeping the Seal Away there. Yeah, this is fine. They actually have nothing they can bounce. They just did this to sneak it in, but it's not like that does anything. A Spell Pierce and 2 lands go to the yard. They kept one on top. Oh, Clarion just kills it, lol. I'm gonna just use it here. Because we just get to Clarion and pass with Ionize. That sounds awesome. Boop. Beep beep. Move over, Dream Eater. Yeah, I am not down for that. We do have the now main deck Cleansing Nova, which does kill those, but that's just, I don't know, like not what I'm about. I'm gonna play the Mirari Conjecture, play around Spell Pierce. Nice! What are we getting back, chat? Expansion is really nice. So we're playing against a counterspell deck, so I think we're gonna want to win with Planeswalkers. Probably just take Ionize so that when we get a Planeswalker, we can also protect it with Ionize. I think that's better than Expansion Explosion. We could explode for 3 now. That's not too bad. Bone to Ash? Wait, what about Bone to Ash? I'm just gonna take Ionize. We also get to try to, if they don't bounce the... Well, chapter 1 of that doesn't do anything. The other thing is we get to the 3rd chapter, we can just fight with fire copy naturally, and if they have something to try to counter, we just get to Ionize. So this is actually working out just fine. Get back the Clarion. They're tapped out. I think it's worth it to Chemisters. Yeah, that was nice. Because now we get to play Steam Vents. Or actually, we might want a Chemister, so we could just play Clifftop Retreat. You said Ionize gets value in just the threat of activation too. Yeah, for sure. Now they know. Now they know I have it. I can bend the Steam Vents. Doesn't really matter. So they can get, for me, nothing. And for them, a Dream Eater. Seems fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we are going to try to Chemister's Insight here, bending the Clarion. Ooh, alright, we did it. So this is our Mirari Conjecture turn. So the problem is if we fight with fire and they do have a counter, we don't get the copy, I don't think. It's whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, you may choose new targets for the copy. Oh, so we do get one copy, but then we burn away through a fight with fire. Huh. So we can dome them for 10, and if they don't have it... How many counterspells have they used? Let's look. 1 Sinister Sabotage and 1 Spell Pierce. I think I don't want to go for it. I think I'm just going to Revitalize and see where that takes us. Yeah, we're just not in a hurry to do this. I don't think. That was a good draw. Alright, 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 alright. Play Clifftop Retreat. Yeah, this is nice, because now we'll be able to... We're just gotta keep playing this like just a control mirror. I know they only have 2 cards in hand, but I think it's very likely that they have a counterspell in hand. Yeah, they're gonna get that thing back. It can't even... It doesn't even do anything. Yeah, the lands are good. We want to keep getting to... We basically want enough to have... Enough to fight with fire and... Like... Fight with fire, copy with expansion, explosion, and ionize or expansion. It did not, Beer Nico. I think there's a chance they might not have it. Hey, Sandrian82, thank you so much for the 2 months. Appreciate it. Ooh, my computer's kind of lagging a little bit, huh? Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 2 fight with fires and 2 expansion explosions. We could actually just try to do this over 2 turns. Like, we do it this turn, and if they have a counter this turn, we just do it again next turn. I think it's... What have they been with this? Cast down and Contempt. Could bait the counter with Seal Away. Oh, did I say... Did I count 10? I thought I counted 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you're right. Yeah, we can't do this. I might just explode at the end of their turn, targeting the Dream Eater. I can't do it yet, Ukuwona. I need 1 more mana for that to work. Hey, Sunade, I'm glad you like the deck. I love this deck. I think it's really fun. It leads to super long games, and there's a lot of interesting decisions. Yeah, we're at 35 life. We are not worried about this Dream Eater, though I will target it. I'm going to try to explode for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Swing. Very nice. Ooh. So many cards. Yo, Meme. Thank you. Welcome. What do we not care for here? We don't need to settle the wreckages. Oh no, discard a card. Whatever could we do? So we could go for it here, but we don't have a counter. We do have 2 fight with fires, so... I resub for 4 months in a row, I'm not crying because Prime subs don't get the fanfare. No, they do, Kurtash. Prime subs always get the fanfare. I just haven't seen an alert from you. Demori, thank you so much for the first time sub. See, Kurtash, Demori's the first time sub. It's through, You said I have never got fanfare for your Prime sub. Sometimes it doesn't work. That's kind of shitty. Then you switched to paid and it worked out. That's really weird. It usually works. Alright, I'm gonna try to go for it here. Sorry, this is not what I'm trying to cast. It's this one. I just don't think they have it. Yeah, they didn't have it. If they didn't counter my expansion explosion that turn, I just don't think they have a counter for that. So in the past fanfare, I got my paid subs to the streamers all the time. I used the fanfare, just never worked out here when I had a Twitch Prime sub. I know how it works for other people. Tried for months, but it never worked. That's weird. I have heard that from other people. I'm sorry to everybody who subs with Prime and it doesn't work. Is there a way to check the sub date? Yes, there is a panel on Twitch. Like under your profile settings, I think it's called subscriptions, and then it shows up there when your subscription benefits end. I think I'm gonna keep this on the back of Revitalize. It's gonna have to carry us. Thank you, Kurdash, for the 3 months. I appreciate that. Did I play much of the Holiday Popper? I played a little bit, Coder Chris. I played one full stream day. I think we played with like 4 different decks. We got 2 Fire Mines Research, and we got 4 Lana Werewolves. Alright, we're gonna keep it, but this is dicey. It's all on the back of that Revitalize. Yeah, exactly, Enlightened Master. That is where you find it. Ooh. Alright, well that's not bad, because we do need more lands for Teferi. But it's not great, because we do need blue lands for Teferi. Looks like we're playing against BG... Oh, wait. Not BG Garbo? Weird. I'm actually gonna Lava Coil that. Good Lava Coils, good Lava Coils. They got 2 lands, alright. Wow, we did it. That's amazing. Alright, so now we can pass with Syncopate or Revitalize. The Mad Lads did it. They did reprint Lightning. It looks really sweet, actually. Which mechanic do I like best from R and A? I like the Gruul mechanic a lot. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know, it's gonna lead to interesting decisions with like how you use your spells, or like how you play around like the Gruul cards that can get haste, or the fact that some cards can get an ability when they have a counter versus when they don't have a counter. I think it's pretty sweet. I really wanted them to bring back I'm gonna syncopate this for 2. Yeah, I like the Gruul mechanic a lot, Starstalker. Oh, no worries, Kurtash. Chat, what are you guys most excited about for the new set? What mechanic are you most excited about? Oh my gosh, we're just gonna be able to play Teferi on curve. This deck's amazing. Yeah, there's that card that's like a pod. The like Prime Speaker Nodzigana. Prime Speaker Fakigana. I think it's cool, Kurtash. I don't know how good it is, but it's pretty sweet. What are we playing against? Like green-white tokens with Gruul face? With Wild Growth Walker face? Path of Discovery, huh? Well, we can Cleansing Nova for enchantments. Is I think what we're gonna have to do against that. Oh, I guess I could have revitalized actually to find a negate. I would have negated that. Okay, well I didn't draw it, so it's fine. Yeah, I like the baby Crater Hoof. Baby Hoof is cool too. What are we doing here? I kind of want to save the Cleansing Nova for when they have a bunch of creatures in play, but they're going to get a lot of value out of the Path of Discovery. I guess I could just play Teferi and start ticking up. Like, that seems reasonable. Wait, Sulfur Falls is going to come into play tapped, isn't it? It is. Yeah, digging for a counter for March would be good too. I think we just want to play Teferi and start ticking up. We'll deal with that in due time with Cleansing Nova, and we'll deal with that in time with Clarions and stuff. Tough time! It looks like they might make tokens a viable strategy next set too, which is pretty cool. Conclave Tribunal. Well, now that Cleansing Nova is looking pretty spicy. Because they didn't get any value of the Path of Discovery, and now we can just Cleansing Nova, get rid of Conclave Tribunal and Path, get our Teferi. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Gimme, gimme. Take up with Tef. Hurry. Yeah, look, our inclusion of Cleansing Nova. Oh, that's a nice one. Our inclusion of Cleansing Nova is paying off now. Enters tapped. We don't have a log going on, but we have Teferi in play, so like it can't be that bad. Oh, Radio, that Pestilent Spirit card looks awesome. That's my favorite card from the set that they've spoiled so far. I like my preview card though. Judith was pretty cool. That is a not too shabby Gaby moment. It feels good because we had... I think we correctly identified that if we are not sideboarding, having something like a Cleansing Nova or 75 is useful. And here it was like much more useful than Deafening Clarion. Hey, Pogolo, how are you? I know, Beef Dog, I'm very happy. I don't like that it was leaked, but I was happy with it. The worst card in the best name achieved, the Showstopper. Wait, what does the card do? I don't even know. Opponent's counting how much mana they have. I bet they have, guaranteed they have, March of the Multitudes. Hey, Samuel, welcome to the stream. Hey, Hercules, welcome to the stream also. Oh, what do you know? They have March! Alright, we need to draw Deafening Clarion.
That was uncalled for.
It was uncalled for, I agree.
No time for a break.
Let's revitalize, see if we draw anything useful. Another Settle the Wreckage? We could settle them for 6. Like, they might not be able to win after that. We have more Settle the Wreckages, so if they have another March of the Multitudes for 1,000,000, we can settle them again. Like, I think I'm gonna have to settle. Yeah, I think so. I think so, Johnny. I think we're about to settle them. They're about to get a bajillion lands. We can also dig for counterspells so that future March of the Multitudes aren't a problem. The fact that I have 2 settles makes this pretty easy. Yeah, they can't go above 20. That's actually a problem for us. Ionizers can lower them, and Expansion Explosions too. Nice. Playing around something. Ding dong! How many lands are we gonna give him? Like 5? That's pretty funny. Yep. Like approximately 1,000,000. Alright, Teferi, you need to find me some action. Why now? There's like no reason to do that now. You even have... Very nice. You even have the Path of Discovery. Like, you want to hold that for Path of Discovery. Ooh, 5 with Fire is nice. Alright, so... Nah, Enigma, I'm not too worried. I think we'll do just fine. Has the card been spoiled? Callous Potato, it was Judith. It got leaked yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're getting there. I think we just want to tick up with Rel. They're gonna get above... Oh, these don't have lifelink, actually. Oh, I like that. We ionize, and then we put Chemist's Insight in the bin. And if we put untapped land into play... Or actually, we don't even need to, do we? We just put Sacred Foundry into play. And then Teferi untaps this... Perfect. And now we can Chemist's Insight or settle. We're not going to settle, though. And Ionize if they're going to try to March to the Multitudes or something. Sydney, how are you? It's so good to see you. I know, Curtis. I'm pretty hype. Yeah, I'm pretty hype. Alright, let's see what they're up to. That is fine. Totally fine.
I won't let you win.
Yeah, let's chemisters, binning sulfur falls. This game is going swimmingly. I'm pretty sure we have this locked up, especially with 2 ionizers there. They could have taken an opportunity there to March of the Multitudes. I don't really care since I have the settle. Let's just keep ticking up. New rare card revealed. What is it, Lost? I haven't seen any of the ones while I was live on stream. 33. We're doing just fine. Ooh, I like Expansion Explosion. That's a kill con. So let's take that and leave them with Blink. We can play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to get to 11. We're still a little far, but we are doing just fine. Let's Steam Vents. Comes into play tapped. Untap that. What are we binning? Discard 2 cards. Are we binning a Teferi? I think we're binning a Teferi. Alright, discard Teferi. Alright. Our opponent's off it. Oh, that was pretty like, no big deal. I'm gonna discard 2 Teferi. Are you intimidated yet? Oh man, I love it. Weird flex, but okay. We're 1 match away from ranking up to gold tier 1. That's pretty nice. Alright, how many matches did we play for the recording? I think we did 3. They were like not... I guess we played against the Dimir deck, the Selesnya deck that we lost against, and this one. I don't like the recordings to be super long. I think being super long on YouTube is bad. So I'm gonna wrap up the YouTube recording, but everybody here on Twitch, we're still gonna try to keep ranking up. So if you like this deck, I'll make sure to include it in the description. I think it's super fun. I think the Cleansing Nova in the main deck works really well, and I think it just leads to interesting games and decisions. I think it's a pretty good choice, not necessarily to rank up from the beginning, but I think once you get over like Platinum, it's a good spot to be in, just because I think you're going to be playing against... from what I've been told, because I haven't ranked up that high, is you play a lot of Mono Red, and I think this deck has a really good matchup to Mono Red. So I really recommend it. I really like it. If you want to see more standard deck decks and stuff, I have those on youtube.com/GabySpartz. And if you want to come say hi to us in the live stream, that's on twitch.tv/GabySpartz. I stream every weekday in the afternoons, Mountain Times. Thanks for watching, YouTube. See you later.